I was in a daze when I made this video because I was thinking about one thing. In 2026, do you realize that year will be the biggest moment for the music industry? Because of BTS, 7 people who were viral everywhere suddenly disappeared into the barracks, and now they all want to come back at the same time. I personally feel that this is not just about them releasing a new song and then it's finished. It's not that simple. There's a huge burden of expectations. There are trillions of money at stake. I've tried to collect some analysis that I think makes sense, but it makes your forehead wrinkle. You have to listen to this. Okay, without further ado, let's get started.
Free concert at Gwanghwamun Square. Honestly, it fills me with disbelief and awe at the same time. Gwanghwamun Square is no ordinary place. It's the heart of Korean history, a place where political demonstrations, national celebrations, and national symbols are displayed to the world. This area is highly regulated, even for cultural events. If BTS really does perform there for free in 2026, it won't be a spontaneous decision, but rather the result of lengthy negotiations between the government, the city of Seoul, and the entertainment industry, fully aware of its symbolic power. Perhaps this is a continuation of Korea's soft power strategy, similar to previous nationwide concerts, but this time without tickets, without exclusive gates. Psychologically, a free concert in a public space will bridge the gap between global idols and ordinary citizens. It will create a sense of collective belonging that's rare in modern pop music. I'm amazed, but also skeptical. Is this purely a cultural gift or a declaration that BTS has transcended the status of a music group and become a living monument? The world might cheer, but perhaps BTS also carries a great historical burden, and I, as an army, feel it too.
Arirang World Tour. If this really happens, I dare say we're witnessing a shift in the global music industry. Holding a transcontinental stadium tour isn't just about popularity, but also logistics, government permits, billions in insurance, coordinating tens of thousands of local crew members, and a relentless test of human stamina. Planning 50 to 80 stadium shows sounds crazy, and I have my doubts, but this is BTS. Arirang isn't just a title, it's a Korean folk song, a symbol of sadness, resilience, and national identity. I wonder if they're still physically and mentally strong after their previous ordeals. The impact will be profound. Socially, it confirms that Western standards are no longer the highest standard.
Comeback studio album Arirang. This isn't just a comeback, it's a bet on their identity. In fact, this is BTS's last full-length studio album before a long phase that changed the rhythm of their career and their maturity as individuals. Arirang, which is expected to be released in March 2026, is a recent global trend that suggests the public is growing weary of instant pop. I feel like BTS read the situation correctly. Traditional Korean elements aren't a new gimmick, but they're rarely brought this boldly to a major album, not just a song. I imagine a long discussion. How far can tradition go without losing global relevance? The impact could be profound. Culturally, it normalizes local identity as central. Psychologically, fans will feel like they're coming home, but with a new face. I'm amazed that this is precisely the moment when old standards finally crumble, and BTS is masterfully making that change.
Exclusive documentary, BTS: The Return, on Netflix. I feel this is even more dangerous than a concert or an album. A feature-length global documentary is no longer a promotional tool, but a narrative. Collaborating with Netflix means BTS isn't just talking to fans, but to random viewers around the world, people who might never have heard their music. Military service is a culturally sensitive period in Korea, filled with pressure, discipline, and the erasure of personal identity. If this were to be revealed, it would be a bold decision. The impact could be huge. It humanizes a figure who has been revered for so long. The global public is forced to see a less glamorous side of Korea. I'm amazed, but also anxious. Will the wounds opened heal, or will they scar even deeper? This documentary has the potential to change the way the world views BTS.
Changes in ticketing strategy and concert economics. This is the part that worries me the most. In today's global industry, mega concerts no longer thrive on album sales, but rather on ticket optimization. The surge in demand following the BTS reunion is almost certainly irrational. Millions of people are fighting for limited seats. Dynamic pricing may sound counterintuitive, but it's often positioned as a way to combat scalpers and balance the market, though the reality isn't necessarily a bad thing. Exclusive packages, hybrid physical-digital experiences, and even paid virtual access will likely become the new standard. It might be bittersweet for longtime fans who are used to feeling close, but I admire the ambition to create an immersive experience. Global domination in the fashion world. Here, I'd hardly even call it an endorsement because BTS's presence in the luxury fashion world is no longer about wearing expensive clothes, but about moving the market. Each of their previous public appearances has proven to increase brand value, trigger massive purchases, and shift trends. By 2026, if each member truly has an exclusive collaboration line, that means creative control will begin to shift hands from fashion houses to artists. I imagine established brands with long histories having to negotiate the tastes of 7 men who grew up on Korean pop culture. The impact isn't just economic, but psychological and cultural.